Hey guys, what's going on today? We're going to be talking about the Arcade1up X-Men 4-player cabinet that was just announced. Let me know down in the comments if this is something that you're excited about. So let me tell you a little bit of history. I mean, X-Men, that game, remember playing that game in the arcade? Especially fun with friends, and I have a very close friend that just absolutely loved X-Men, and I remember playing this game with him in an arcade, and we had a blast. So the 4-player version, are you upset about that? Or do you wish Arcade1up came out with a 6-player? What are they going to do? Like have 2 3-player games and you just like solder them together and all of a sudden you can have a dual screen game like that? That'd be kind of cool, but it didn't look like it was something that they were going to initially come out with, you know? So they've done the 4-player form factor before, so they went with that again, so that's really cool. But this time it comes with a coin door, and I think that's a really cool idea. I love the idea that Arcade1up pushing the envelope, going a little bit further and saying, hey, let's do what we can to make these cabinets look a little bit more like the original. Do you like that? Let me know down in the comments about that. But what about the game lineup? So these 3 different games that are all X-Men themed, is that a good pick? So I think so. I think it's really cool that they've been working with, Marvel and coming out with various Marvel properties. We saw several Marvel versus Capcom, Marvel superheroes, and then even a Marvel pinball machine. And now they have X-Men, which is, in that same franchise world. So they were able to make these deals. I think the deal's probably with Disney, right? Disney owns Marvel and all X-Men and all that. So those games are fantastic games that I remember playing. And it's just another great option for you to put in your game room. I love the custom riser that they put at the bottom. It looks really cool. And then, of course, they're going to come with that light-up marquee. It's going to have the dual screen speakers, and then it's going to have the monitor, the newer monitor that we really like. But, for me, the hard thing that I have is the space and the room. And I originally bought the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 4-player cabinet, but that thing takes up a lot of room. I ended up giving it away to a friend of mine. And so I'm not really sure if X-Men is a cabinet. Man, I would love to get it, but it's just really big. If I could convince my wife to be able to take over the entire basement, then I could probably get 20 more Arcade1ups, and then that could totally work. But the X-Men limited to space is going to be a difficult one for me. If you want to know more information about Arcade1up and their CES releases, I'm going to have a playlist on that about all their different announcements. But if you want to get a lot of detail on the 1UP Weekly podcast that I do with Retro Ralph every week, we had a special event and with Arcade1up themselves, and they broke down a whole bunch of details about their CES release. And if you want to watch that, there's going to be a video at the end for that. You click on that, sit back and relax and enjoy it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So subscribe here, subscribe there if you want to get more content about Arcade1up and home arcade in general. And that's all the time I have for today. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.